guys, how you doing? Going to give you a little update on our garden. There's a shot of one of our tomato plants. Yeah, there's some of our aromas down in there. We have a few aroma plants. I'm going to come over here and take a look at some. A lot of aroma. Yeah, salsa, salsa, salsa. See, we're getting the tomatoes. Not really red, and I don't know if that's because they're not getting enough sun. And more plants back there. Yeah, there's the other side of the plant. You can see the big tomatoes there, but the battery died, so I don't know exactly what got caught on film and what didn't. I'll give you an overview here, and then we'll look at the rest of the garden. Okay, as you can see, it's quite the jungle of tomato plants. And over here, are the sweet potatoes. We are going to have some sweet potatoes. Quite a few sweet potatoes there. Hopefully they're growing. They all look like they are. Go look at the potatoes. Okay, the potatoes, as you can see, are just about ready to pull. They're really starting to die back. Gear Grind 19 asked me, when do you harvest them? On one of my earlier videos. And I looked it up and it said about 100 days, but this has been a little over 100. Sorry about the wind, it's kind of stormy here. We had a pretty good storm last night and it's supposed to again tonight, but got some toys there in the potato patch too, it looks like. But I started looking it up and they said when the vines die off is when you harvest them. So we decided to wait and let them die off. Last night I decided to harvest the onions. See how nice and clean those boxes look. Got them in my little shed area. I've got them on a table. I would have had them outside airing out, but they're getting a good amount of breeze. I left the door open, you know, during the day and everything and keep them back where it's shaded to allow them to get some air. I would have left them outside, but with the rain we've had and the rain we had last night and going to get again today, well, we did get it. Rained most of the morning, and then of course humid as all get out afterwards, but there's our onions. And these that have gone to seed, I will use those first after they harden up the skin, but didn't do that well, but we do have some onions. Alright, here's a shot of our okra. We've got a couple pretty good sized plants. Again, sorry about the wind, guys, but to give you, got the boys out there to kind of give you an idea of the height there. But we're going to step in there and take a look at a few of those okra. Well, there's a shot of some of our okra. I'll get around here and show you a few more. Sorry about that, but got one hiding on the other side over there. And right over there is another one. And you can see those are pretty good size, this big fat okra, big fat Texas okra. These things grow huge. If I don't pick them, they will grow pretty large in diameter, and we've seen them grow at this size if we don't pick them and we forget them a night or two. they will grow a couple inches longer than that, it seems like overnight. So we're starting to get a pretty good harvest off of these already. And the biggest thing is keeping on top of them and making sure that we get out here to pick them when needed. Yep, sorry. Tried to get a shot of another one back in there, but he's hiding behind the leaves. Let's look at the rest of the garden. Alright, I got these big fat okra. I got them from Tina over there at Pecan Corners. And over here I have a spineless Clemson, which I got those from Parker Ridge, Jason. And this one's starting to come, bloom a little bit, so I see I have some okra starting to grow back in there. So pretty soon this one will be popping out. Alright guys, we're going to look at some watermelons. This is actually an update on our update, because it was so noisy you could not hear. So I had to cut out the part with me and the boys, but I was teasing them about that being a watermelon. And they said, that's not a watermelon. It is, but they brought me over here and showed me this one, which is kind of good. Then we'll walk back here and look. And my wife has these on plates, trying to keep the bottoms from rotting out, I guess, is what she said. Well, I had filmed that one. It's a good thing that I did this update, because walk back here, I didn't know. She showed me she had one here. Well, and over there you can't see it, but it's buried in there, and a couple other ones back in there. But the surprise is, over the fence I went to cut the high grass back here. You can see the one hiding there in the tall grass. And hang on here. Looky there. Growing on the other side of the fence in the tall grass. Didn't even know it was back there. Our corn, which is now that grassy area there. Well, that was our corn. It got taken out by a couple storms and high winds. It was damaged pretty badly. And it was starting to grow good, but storms had a better plan for the corn. So it's gone. We took it out. And then here, again amongst the weeds, which I haven't got much weeding done, are my pitiful, pitiful pepper plants that are not producing at all. The only thing I have producing is one serrano plant, and it's not doing too bad. It's throwing out peppers pretty quickly. I mean, it's just started producing them, but actually I didn't see a couple of them on the other day when I filmed out here, but those are my peppers. Well, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly, as they say, of the garden. Some made it, some didn't. Some still to be seen. So anyway, before I make this too long and too drawn out, and I'm already doing it, I'll just say thanks for watching. And if you got a garden going, good luck. I hope you have a good harvest. If you don't have one, I suggest you do one. They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of work though. But the payoff is well worth it. Thanks for watching.